So in terms of duplication of roles, we have looked at it and obviously brought in a lot of efficiencies, but we have tried to make sure most of our people are not jobless. We have actually retained most of the staff. So we will be 750 employees going forward.
CFAO Motors has become the largest automotive distributor and service provider in Kenya.
We have a car that fits in all budgets, from two-wheelers right up to entry levels, to luxury models, right to the huge trucks that we have. So in terms of that, we have tied up with various banks offering extremely competitive rates, some tax break, not tax breaks, but some holiday period for repayments at competitive pricing. So we will continue enhancing that business and the partnership so that we can offer such offerings to the business as CFAO Motors.
This is after the giant auto dealer swallowed DT Dobie in a strategic merger. The merger will bring brands previously under DT Dobie into the stable.
A preferred automotive company, and we are giving mobility solution. We're transporting goods and the people from the used vehicles to low-cost cars to the expensive vehicles. So today, CFAO Motors Kenya, we are the one-stop shop in Kenya. So a preferred partner, we're saying anyone that thinks about buying a car will think CFAO Motors. So we're very excited and we're happy that you are witnessing this today. And our promise to you as we're standing here, to you the customers, and to what you're going to relay out today is the customer experience. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
This move will see brands like Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, Sinotruk, among others, join CFAO. The two auto giants in Kenya have now combined their operations to form the second largest automotive distributor and service provider in the country. Isuzu East Africa is the current market leader by unit sales. Here is CFAO Motors Managing Director Arvinder explaining the new business direction.
Thank you. My name is Arvinder, Managing Director, CFAO Motors. So in terms of duplication of roles, we have looked at it and obviously brought in a lot of efficiencies, but we have tried to make sure most of our people are not jobless. We have actually retained most of the staff. So we will be 750 employees going forward. Yeah. Obviously with our 11 brands that we'll be offering to the customers, and we've actually kept the people leaving to a minimum. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Now, normally when mergers happen, it's in most cases you will have looked at some of the areas that you can synergize what the other company has and what you have to be able to address a gap. So, what gap are you addressing in this merger?
So what we would like to offer is a mobility solution. We want to be a mobility solution provider through our dynamic and motivated staff. Yeah. In a sustainable environment. That's our vision, that's our motto going to be forward. We want each and every customer to love the CFAO experience going forward. In terms of the gap, we want to be a one-stop shop, offering from two-wheelers right up to the luxury brands, budget vehicles, including the higher trucks that we actually have on the market. Providing finance solutions, partnering with the banks, that can provide finance solutions for all of these vehicles going forward.
All right, now you're bringing together two brands that have created sort of a loyalty to certain brands. When you talk about Toyota Kenya, it has its loyal customers. When you talk about DT Dobie, there is that DT Dobie experience that Mercedes customers would actually want to receive. Now, by bringing these two distinct brands, and I know this is something that you talked about in terms of this being competing brands but still under the same roof. Let's talk revenue. Of course, at the end of the business, it has to make business. At the end of the day, it has to make business sense. From where you sit, in terms of bringing these two brands together, by what percentage, by what margin are you looking to grow your revenue?
So currently, if we look at bringing all the brands together, we are a company consolidated having about 29 billion in terms of turnover. We are expanding on our local assembly, which will bring in more and more. You know, the revenue depends on what we will get supported in introducing new models in terms of the assembly of vehicles. We intend to grow at least over the next few years by at least 5 to 10% of our turnovers.
Let's talk local assembly models, and this is something that you've alluded to. Of course, with this, maybe the demand is going to increase. Are you prepared for that, and by what numbers, what margins are you looking to grow your local assembly lines?
Yes. So currently we are offering under the Toyota. We've got the Land Cruiser pickup. We've got the Hinos. We've got the Hiluxes and the highest range. We're actually going to be introducing a new model in the next few months. Yeah. I don't want to give away that because that will take away the cat out of the bag. And then on the other side, we are also doing the Mercedes, the VW. The Mercedes trucks, VW and Hyundai are locally assembled, and we're also looking at other models to coming in. Yeah. Obviously, our growth prospect is that the market will, with this, and if we actually have the automotive policy introduced, our market will definitely grow, and hence the local market will also grow.
All right, lastly, Mr. Arvinder, there has been a big conversation about the issue of the age limit in terms of the vehicles that are going to be imported into the country. From where you sit as local assemblers of motor vehicles, what needs to happen in that space? And number two, what do you see as the biggest challenge in your business?
I think in terms of the age limit of the motor vehicles, as provided for in the National Automotive Policy, we need that implemented as soon as possible, and we are trying to have conversations obviously with the government to try and bring it on board so that we can reduce the age of the used vehicles, which will be more environmentally friendly, because all our models are already Euro 4 compliant, and we are ready for that. So that is what is really going to make our local industry grow.
There are those who feel that that age limits should be extended from, let's say, 7 years to about 10 years. How do you feel about that?
I feel that we should not be a dumping ground. And really, if we really want to create jobs and make sure we can support our local industry growing, we need to do more and more local assembly in Kenya.
All right, lastly, one or two big challenges that you're facing as an industry.
I think one of the biggest challenges is the availability of financing in terms of payments, which we're actually facing at this moment in time, and obviously the exchange rate impact on pricing of vehicles.
The internal restructure brings together two strong, well-established and respected automotive companies in Kenya, which will provide diverse products and services under one entity, CFAO Motors Kenya Limited.